Hello, everybody. My name is Alejandro, and this video is for trademark attorneys. And as probably some of you know, I am a trademark attorney in Colombia, and I worked with trademarks for over 20 years. And I'm really happy today because this system I'm building is something I wanted like for the whole 20 years. So now I started building it, and this will help you as a TM attorney, especially if you work alone or if you have a small team, but also for big firms. But if you work alone, this will make you like make the difference. So let me show you what is all this about. And okay, here we can see that we have the trademarks here, but let me start on another part. This system will help you with all you need on your practice um, when we are talking about the client and the trademark follow-up. For example, we have here the contacts, and the contacts will be your clients and also your leads. We can define lead and contact, but that's in the future. For example, we have John Smith here. And opportunities, you have your business. Some clients call, and so we are creating some uh, pipelines with some steps. For example, send a quote, engage, service order, so you can really know where your client actually or your lead actually is. Automations, everything that doesn't require your brain as an attorney should be automated. I mean, you don't have to be creating uh, an invoice manually. That should be automated. That's one example. And of course, we have this uh, object here, trademarks. So this is where you can see all the trademarks of all your clients. Of course, if you are here in a contact, and for example, John Smith is one of your clients, you can see what are his trademarks, of course. So now let's create a trademark, and I'll show you, because the good thing about this is that this is connected. One of the good things is that this is connected with the USPTO database. So every time something change there, will be we can see the change here. So they are in sync. Um, but right now, let me show you. Let's create a trademark. So, for example, okay, we click here, and because I want to create a new trademark. Let me go to the trademark office. Uh, let's search for a trademark. Let's search like good services. Maybe I don't know, 43. Let's find something that is pending, not dead, pending here. For example, we have Blue Cat. Okay, International Class 12, and this is the serial number, and this is the number we are going to use in our system. Okay, so the serial number is here, case ID. Um, so we will bring the number here, type it there, and save. Okay, so it's already saved, but right now it's just that number is just created the trademark in our system, but we don't have any information about the trademark. For that, we have to or type it manually or bring it from the database. So the idea is that you have to, automate everything. So if we click here in yes, we can bring the information from the um, trademarks database. Okay, so let's click yes and save. So now the system is connecting with the USPTO database. As you can see here, there's nothing yet. It will take like some seconds, like sometimes like 10 to 15 seconds. So let me refresh right now. Mm. And after the refreshing, you can see that Blue Cat is here. So we have the information of Blue Cat. Uh, I forgot to assign this trademark to a client. Of course, we have to assign it, and uh, let's find a client here, John Smith. Always John Smith, and so now John is the owner of or the representative of that trademark. Okay, and okay, that's just the beginning. The idea is, of course, when you click on the trademark here, you will see a lot of information. I just brought two things: the word mark here and the application date. Just was for testing purposes, and I'm going to organize this better, and I'm going to go to the database, and I'm going to figure out which is information I want to be inside the system. If you want, you can comment and tell me this will be nice because of, and you can tell me whatever you think um, about why you want, for example, this part here to be in the system, and we can create that. And of course, the prosecution story is very very important, because with this we are going to create very special automations. So the idea is that this system will go every day, will connect to the USPTO database, and will search if there is any change in your trademark in the prosecution history. And if there is one, we can use, or we will use, uh, the information there to figure out what to do. So the system will say, okay, if there's a new here in Blue Cat, for example, this is here, it's a new application entered. So maybe you want to send the client a letter saying, good news, the application was filed on December 15th. So when the system reads that, the system will automatically create that letter and email it for you. I don't want the letter to be emailed, so it can create the draft, and then you can send it later if you want. Okay, but the idea is that. Um, for example, uh, let me go to another trademark because this one is maybe one with more prosecution history. Okay, of course, they are only famous, but I didn't show you, for example, this one. You have more. Okay. So just for me to okay. So for example, if the system detects that the trademark is assigned to the examiner, maybe you can receive a text or a notification in the app, because the system will have an app. You will have an app in your phone, so you can be like you can have all your office or everything in your smartphone. And yeah, so that's the idea. I am in alpha mode right now. If you think we can have, or you want some automations, uh, tell me. If you want some information to be there, tell me. If you want to help me uh, more in the building of this, tell me. Just write in the comments, and of course you can help me sharing this to another and to other trademark attorneys, or just commenting That would be really helpful. I hope you like the video. Okay, so see you. Bye bye.